Make sure the camera's working on both sides. Okay. Alright, you're going to come in and scooch down and get in between the two struts here for the wings. Right in through here.
What?
Come right in through here. Now, because your feet are going to be kind of nasty and wet, try to get your foot on the seat just for stability, and then try to put your foot right in through here. Get this back up so it'll give you a little bit of a cushion around those ankles. Now, you might not be able to reach these front pedals. You can rest your feet here on this tube, or right here where my seat belt is.
Oh.
So go ahead and let me pull these up out of the way, and you can go ahead and put put that foot right up on the seat.
Okay.
Now the other one first. Otherwise you're going to be facing the tail of the plane. You won't be able to see a thing. Okay, now put your foot on that side of the control stick, and use these tubes up here to hang on to. There you go. Swing yourself right in there. Put this foot right in through here. Now you should be able to reach these front pedals.
Yeah.
All right, now you'll actually be able to feel my feet moving the pedals, and you'll be able to feel this stick. Now I'm going to work this stick. Be careful it doesn't hit you right, where you're going to scream. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You can actually, once we get up and away, I want you to stay away from these controls. But once we're up and away and we're heading out, I'll actually let you take the stick and you can actually fly the plane. Okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to be on it with you. I'm not letting you have control of my airplane.
Oh.
But what it'll give you put your arm right through there. It'll give you the sensation of being able to feel the stick movements, and you'll be able to feel the forces that are on the tail from the wind and that type of thing. So it gives you a little better understanding of how the plane flies. Whoops. Headset. Snug this up nice and tight, okay?
Okay.
Now, if I'm going to be pulling back hard, I'm going to tell you I'm pulling back the stick, so you'll be prepared to kind of pull yourself in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What is your body weight?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you not have any idea how much you weigh?
No.
Okay. I'm going to assume that you're around 130, 140.
Okay.
All right? Which puts us really good. We're right in our envelope. But that's going to change the attitude of the airplane based on how much weight we have. So that's why I need to know that. I'm going to be controlling, remember you saw me putting the ailerons up and down?
Mm-hmm.
That's called a flapperon. It turns my ailerons, which control this way, and it makes them into flaps. So it's like two instruments in one. And I may have to move them to level the airplane so I can, if I have to take my hands off the controls, I want the plane to fly straight. So that's what I use to trim it up with.
Okay.
All right, now, the headset, there's two buttons on your headset that control volume. This one over here is the one that you can turn up. It'll be on this side. You can turn that up and down to hear me better. This one over here needs to be off. If you turn this one on, this headset goes dead because that's for like a music player or a cell phone or something like that. So we're going to leave that one off. Okay? Now we're going to fit this to your ears.
So, how do you turn it low? Because I don't want it to be too loud.
Oh, well, that will be this button over here. Okay?
I know, but which way is...
Well, you'll have to kind of mess with it. Is that comfortable in both ears?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, this needs to be as close to your mouth as we can get it without you spitting on it. All right?
Okay.
All right. It's actually going to be just touching your lips. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a test here so you'll know what to expect. Okay, you should be able to hear me. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. Intercom is on. Turn this up just a little bit because I really can't. I can't actually hear myself. But you can hear me all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you need to, tell me if this gets louder or softer. Is that louder? Louder?
Softer.
Softer? Okay. So you want it right about there?
A second, I got it. I know which way. That's good.
Okay. Now you're going to hear a lot of engine noise too once we're going, but you should be able to hear me clearly through this. If for some reason you try to talk and you can't hear anything, it's because another airplane may be transmitting on this same frequency, and if they're transmitting, it shuts off my ability to transmit. It also shuts off our intercom because hearing him is a priority, so the radio automatically does that for us. So if you're talking long and all of a sudden you can't hear yourself talking anymore, it's because somebody's trying to transmit to us. Okay? Alright. I think we're good to go. Now, turn my radio on so you can monitor from here.
Right here. Right here. That brought it over.
It should be on, just in case if you turn it for any reason. 122.9 is the frequency.
Okay.
And there's your volume. Oh, well, the battery's dead. I just charged this thing. Look at that. I had it on the charger for 3 days. It's brand new battery. I don't know. So, anyway, you should be able to hear at least for a while.
Okay.
Okay, just stay clear of the plane while we're starting up and everything. That's recording. And we're going to push record on this. And we're going to push hold so that it doesn't get shut off. The last time I did a recording, I got down here and it shut off, like right about the time we were taking off, the stupid thing shut off on me and we lost the whole recording. So the camera will not record with the engine running because the frequency from the engine drowns it out. There you go. Alright. First thing I gotta do is get strapped in. Down.
Small thing.
Okay. What?
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, I had a bad radio connection here. Alright, we're going to close this door down.
Okay.
We're going to latch it. Now, there's a little wind thing here, so if you need some air, you can go ahead and open that up.
Okay.
Alright, the engine's going to warm up for a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to taxi down here, get set up for the runway, and as soon as we're near the end where we're going to approach the runway, I have to do an engine run-up again.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll kind of tell you what I'm doing all the time. Reach down on your stick. You'll see that there's a little button.
Yeah.
Alright, lift up that little lever, and that releases the emergency brake.
So don't push it?
Yeah, there's a little lever on the side. You want to release it. You see the handle?
Yeah.
It looks like a motorcycle brake.
Yeah.
Alright, pull on that brake. And now there's a little flat tab, and you lift that and the button releases.
I'm trying to push it and pull it, but it's hard.
Okay. Let me guide my hand to it. Where's the controller?
Right here. Like that's the lever.
Alright, that right there releases that pin. Okay, now let go of the stick.
I'm let go.
Okay. That should be... It's not released yet. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay, now we're released.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. I check the controls one more time, make sure I got full clearance.
Well.
Okay, I have to have the stick all the way back while we're traveling because it's going to be soft on the wheel. Just try to keep your feet light on the pedals. It looks like you're not even hardly reaching them, so that's okay. Alright, we're going to turn at a funny angle so that I can see the traffic pattern while we do this.
Okay.
Mandy traffic, 27 Uniform Lima is holding runway 7, Manatee. Alright, now I'm going to do my run-up. Okay, everything looks good. Idler back down, and now we're going to get ready to take off.
Okay.
Mandy traffic, 27 Uniform Lima departing runway 7 and remaining in the pattern, Manatee. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go around the pattern.
Okay.
Make sure everything feels good before we head out away from the airport.
Okay.
Here we go. Traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, right crosswind, runway 7, Manatee. Traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, right downwind, runway 7, Manatee. You see how our radio cut out?
Yeah.
That means somebody was transmitting. I couldn't really hardly hear him. So he must be quite a ways away, so we're not going to worry about him.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to slow down. We're going to get ready to turn and go into land. Once we land, we're going to take right off again. Mandy traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, turning right base, runway 7, Manatee. Mandy traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, turning final, 7, Manatee. Uniform Lima, on the go, 7, Manatee.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
27 Uniform Lima departing the airport from the end of 7, heading southeast at 1,000. Canada. What we're going to do now is we're going to go out over Route 75. We'll get up to 1,000, 1,100 feet so you can get a really nice view. Now we're at 1,000 feet. And there's Route 75. Got to go around these clouds a little bit. See how the clouds are kind of low?
Yeah.
We have to stay 500 feet away from them, so we're going to go around them a little bit.
Okay.
Get a little air in here. We're going to have to drop our altitude down to about 800. These clouds are getting too close. That's cool?
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Something happened. Did you drop something?
No.
We're going to go back.
Okay.
Uniform Lima is approaching from the east, direct in for a straight-in emergency landing on 25. We are currently at 600 feet, maintaining 65 knots. Traffic be advised. Now we're going to do a downwind landing, so we're going to have to actually have our speed a little bit faster than normal.
Okay.
We just don't want to take any chances. We got to go back and find out what that snap was.
Okay.
Traffic 27 Uniform Lima is on a 2.5-mile final to 25 emergency landing. Kennedy. Traffic 27 Uniform Lima, 1-mile final on 25 Manatee. Now we're going to land way up center field because this end of the runway is really soft. So we don't want to land here because the wheels will be kind of sinking in the wet grass. So we're going to get as close to the hangar as we can before we actually set down.
Okay.
Mandy traffic, 27 Uniform Lima is clear of the runway, Manatee.
See if we can figure out what happened.
My leg's stuck. Wait, no, it's not. Shoot.
Okay, did your head shut off?
Yeah, give me a second.
Let me get out before you do.
Okay, that'll be.
I don't know. Something went snap. Sounded like on the engine. So I just wanted to come back and check it out.
How do you take this off?
Okay, little button right there. There you go.
That's the second.
Alright. Now, same thing. Get this foot out.
Yeah.
Okay, use these bars to pull yourself up and kind of sit right on this edge. There you go. Beautiful.
Sorry.
All right. Now, get your foot down on this side of the bar. There you go. All right. Now let's see if we can figure out what happened. All right. Something hit the prop. Look at that.